to Blue Fred. Today's topic, heated grips versus heated gloves. I'm going to tell you which I prefer and how to keep your hands warm when it's below freezing. First things first, heated grips tend to heat the palm of your hand, and heated gloves tend to heat the back of your hand. The elements in the glove typically are at the top, and they go down and around the tops of your fingers, which is a big plus. You also have to identify your motorcycle and what your needs are specific to you. I have a windshield and I have a front fairing, but my hands are still in the wind. So as I'm riding down the road, wind still hits my hands. If your hands are behind the windshield or behind the fairing, it's a lot easier decision. So the pros of heated grips, they're always on the bike. You never have to think about it. You never have to get them out of the tour pack or your side bags. They're always on the bike. At any time you decide your hands are cold, you can reach over and turn them on. They work well down into, say, 40-degree-ish weather. Again, depending on your setup and where your hands are in relation to a windshield, if any. For me, I will use the heated grips down into the 40s. I'm not sure where, but somewhere down into the 40s. When it goes below 40, I do something different. Cons to heated grips, there are none. Pros to heated gloves, like these Tourmaster gloves, is they're heavyweight. You'll never run out of battery. They're waterproof. They cover your wrist, and they will cover your sleeves so air doesn't rush up. The cons for these, if you decide your hands are cold, you have to stop and put them on. One, you had to remember to take them with you that day. Two, you have to stop and put them on and go through this process. And if all you have is heated gloves, not the heated jacket, then you're going to have something like this to deal with. One side's going to plug into the battery, and then one for each glove. And then your thermostat, at least on these gloves, tuck about right there. Now, you can do the dance if you want. You can run them up like this and down through your sleeves and all this. I would never use heated gloves in this manner, never. However, I have a heated jacket. The gloves then easily plug into my sleeves. Imagine stopping for gas and going to the bathroom. You now have to take this glove off, unplug it, each one, go inside, come back out, plug each one in, put them both on before you're ready to go. All that's a hassle, no doubt about it. The bigger problem with heated gloves, and not just these, I've heard many people talk about this, is they're so bulky and they're leather and they bind. It creates, at least for me and at least for Blue and other people, it creates a disconnect with the controls. You don't feel them nearly as well. You do things like hold the clutch too long. You do things like over revving. This to me is a horrible way to go when you're trying to control the bike. I want to tell you what I do, because I have these, and these were like $240, and I don't use them. I turn my grips on, and then I take these beautiful leather lined gloves. This is for if I'm going to be riding for several hours. This isn't 30 minutes up to work. This is all about hours of riding. So what I'll do is I'll turn my grips on with these gloves, and I buy these in bulk. They come about 10 or 20 packs to a pack. They're Hot Hands hand warmers. You can get them at any Walmart. You open the pack, you shake them up, insert them in my glove, each one. Then, when I put my hand in the glove, I make sure the hot hands go on top of my hand. Therefore, the top of my hand stays warm and the bottom of my hand stays warm because of the grips. I would do that before I do heated gloves any day. So to wrap it up, if you can only buy one or the other, you need to look at your situation. How cold are you going to ride in? If your hands are cold at 50 and that's what you're trying to overcome, go with the heated grips. If you're riding in 30s or below, hours and hours, then I suggest the insulated gloves with the hot hands and the heated grips. I go through a pack of these about every 2 years. They're only like $1 maybe for 8 hours of warmth. Well worth it. I'm never going to be in favor of the heated gloves, really, unless for you they're not bulky, they don't create the disconnect, and then this would be a great option. But I still think if you can afford it, if money's not that much of an issue, do both. At least for me, I don't even want to think about these until it's below 40. Above 40, I'll never even think about having something that bulky on. The heated grips do great. That's my opinion, guys, of heated grips versus heated gloves. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something of it. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. We'll catch you later. Freaking ride every day.